Hey gang! Well, welcome to the very first and hopefully not last edition of Doc's Schlock, where I'm going to be doing reviews of horror movies that I and, well, hopefully you guys too, feel are some of the all-time worst horror movies ever made. And as you can see, I'm going to be doing a review of the movie Rubber, which quite honestly was a complete waste of time. This movie was just bad. It was god-awful. I don't know how to really say much about this movie, about how terrible this film was. It was a real piece of crap. I mean, I mean, how often do you watch a movie that in the beginning there's this old dirt road and there's a bunch of wooden chairs on that dirt road, and then there's this car going down this dirt road and this guy pops out and talks about how certain things in certain movies don't make any sense? Well, he was really talking about this piece of crap, I can tell you guys that much right here, right now. And I gotta say, though, in all honesty, this movie was just bad. I mean, it was just... It was terrible. I mean, if it was supposed to be a horror movie, it didn't scare me. If it was supposed to be a comedy, I didn't laugh. This movie was bad. I mean, you know, this is a movie that I was warned by many friends of mine to not watch, but it popped up on Netflix one night and I said, okay, what the heck, why not? Give it a try, give it a shot, give it a try, see how bad this movie really is. And it turned out it was bad. It's basically, as you can see, about this tire just goes around killing people, and the tire itself seems like it's something out of Trancers, or Scanners. Sorry, not Trancers. Trancers was a pretty excellent series. Scanners. And if you don't know anything about Scanners, look it up on Wikipedia or Google, whichever one you want to do, and you'll probably kind of get that. You probably get that reference. But the tire itself, yes, it is a killer tire, and I want to save you guys some time by telling you the ending, but first I got to tell you who's in it. There's David Bowe, I think that's his name. He was in the movie. He was in my all-time favorite movie, UHF, with Weird Al Yankovic, and he was in A Few Good Men, and he was also in Masters of Menace. I think he's been in many other movies and TV shows. I just can't name them all because I really don't know, honestly. But But yeah, there you go. And I think Wings Hauser was in it too. He plays a guy in a wheelchair. And again, this whole movie just made no sense whatsoever. Guy comes down, starts talking to who you believe is the audience watching the movie, but it turns out it's a crowd of people who's going to sit there and actually watch the tire in action. And these people get killed off by this dinner that this guy brings along to try and feed everybody. And Wings Hauser is not buying it. He's not buying the dinner or anything like that. And the guy who winds up trying to feed this poisonous dinner to all these people, yes, it was laced with some kind of poison to kill them. Why? Who knows? Makes no sense. He tries to get Wings Hauser to eat the dinner. He doesn't. The guy who brings dinner accidentally eats some of the stuff himself, keels over, and dies. By the end of the movie, and oh yeah, here's a really stupid part of this whole movie. The tire falls in love with a woman. Doesn't plan to kill her, nothing like that. Just falls in love. This is my first review of bad movies to get through, and this is gonna be tough. But but this was just awful. It was terrible, and I mean, it falls in love with a woman, and it blows people's heads up, and anything that comes across it, he blows it up. Even blows up a beer bottle for no reason. So anyway, let's get to the ending of this piece of crap. So this guy goes into the motel room where the tire is staying at, and shoots it with a shotgun. So you think it's all over. The guy with the wheelchair goes up there and sees everything that happens. Guy comes out. There's rubber, just a big flat nothing to him, all in pieces, stuff like that. And what happens? A tricycle comes out, and turns out it's like the spawn of rubber, and blows the guy's head up and just kills the guy who's in the wheelchair. It pretty much blows him up. Yeah, big spoiler alert right there. So hopefully in some ways I saved you guys from watching this real piece of crap movie. So there you pretty much have it. Rubber, do not watch it. Don't watch it. For the love of God and for the love of everything that's holy, do not watch this piece of crap movie. It is boring. It is stupid. It is idiotic. It makes no sense. And again, with a guy who comes out and tries to tell you guys that certain movies don't make any sense, especially this one, he's just trying to warn you. Don't watch it. It was bad. It was awful, and it sucked. All right, so for this first edition of Doc Schlock, that's pretty much what I'm calling it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you feel differently about this movie, leave it in the comments below. If you feel the same way about this movie, leave it in the comments below. And if there's anything out there from any decade that had a really bad horror movie in it, please request it. If I haven't seen it, I'll try and check it out as soon as I can. And if I have seen it, it will be reviewed ASAP. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Request any really bad horror movies you know of, and I will do my best to review them. And whether I think they sucked or if you think they sucked, and we'll work on some sort of compromise. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay strong and rock on.